Think lifting free weights is the only way to build muscle after 40? Think again. The truth is, if you're ignoring gym machines, you're leaving gains on the table. Sure, barbells and dumbbells are great, but as you age, your joints, tendons, and recovery capacity aren't what they used to be. That's where machines come in. They allow you to train hard, stay safe, and keep building muscle without unnecessary strain or risk of injury. In this video, we're breaking down 7 must-use gym machines for men over 40, the ones that can maximize muscle growth, protect your joints, and keep you training for years to come. Number 7. Cable machine. If there's one machine that deserves a spot in every workout routine, it's the cable machine. This is the Swiss Army knife of gym equipment, versatile, joint-friendly, and incredibly effective for building functional strength. If you've been ignoring it, you're missing out on some of the best gains of your life. Here's why cables are superior. Unlike free weights, which rely solely on gravity, cable machines provide constant tension throughout the entire range of motion. This means your muscles are under stress for longer, leading to better muscle activation, improved coordination, and increased strength gains. And if you're over 40, this is even more important because it reduces unnecessary joint strain, no more achy elbows or tweaked shoulders from awkward dumbbell movements. Let's talk about exercise variety. With cables, you can train virtually every muscle group in your body while keeping your form controlled and safe. Want to build a bigger chest? Try cable crossovers or standing flies. Looking to develop powerful arms? Triceps pushdowns and bicep curls on the cables are some of the most effective moves out there. Need to strengthen your back and shoulders? Rows, face pulls, and lat pull-downs on the cable machine will keep your posture strong and pain-free. Another underrated benefit? Core engagement. Unlike machines with a fixed path, the cable machine requires you to stabilize your body, forcing your core to work harder to maintain control. This makes it an excellent tool for building functional strength that carries over to real-life activities. Because let's be honest, you're more likely to twist, reach, or pull something in daily life than you are to perfectly execute a barbell. Squat. Number 6. Leg press machine. The most misunderstood machine in the gym. Some guys avoid it because they think squats are the only way to build legs, while others load up every plate in the gym just to impress their buddies. Here's the reality. The leg press is one of the safest and most effective ways to build powerful legs, especially if you're over 40 and dealing with knee or lower back issues. Let's be real, squats are great, but they're not for everyone. If you have mobility limitations, back pain, or just want to target your legs without the risk of spinal compression, the leg press is a game changer. Unlike free weights, this machine provides stability and controlled movement, allowing you to push heavy weights without wrecking your lower back. Most people use the leg press wrong. If your knees are caving in, your lower back is lifting off the pad, or you're doing half reps with way too much weight, you're not building strength, you're just asking for an injury. To get the most out of this machine, you need to focus on full range of motion and proper foot placement. Foot placement on the leg press determines which muscles take on the most work, so getting it right is essential. Placing your feet low on the platform emphasizes the quadriceps, making it a great option for building strong, well-defined thighs. Moving your feet higher shifts the focus to the glutes and hamstrings, which helps balance the posterior chain and reduce strain on the knees. A shoulder-width stance provides a balanced distribution of work across the quads, hamstrings, and glutes, making it a solid all-around choice. You're enjoying the video? Leave your comment, hit the like button. If you're not subscribed to the channel yet, click the subscribe button. Number 5. Lat pull-down machine. If you're over 40 and not prioritizing your back, you're setting yourself up for a lifetime of poor posture, weak lifts, and unnecessary pain. The lat pull-down machine is one of the most effective tools for building a strong, functional back. And yet most people butcher it by either using too much weight, relying on momentum, or not engaging the right muscles. Let's get one thing straight. A strong back is the foundation of a powerful physique. Your lats, traps, and rear delts contribute to everything from maintaining good posture to improving pressing strength and even preventing injuries. But if You think doing a few sloppy pull-ups here and there is enough? Think again. That's where the lat pull-down comes in. It allows you to isolate and strengthen your lats without the instability of a pull-up bar. One of the biggest mistakes? Using too much weight and turning the exercise into a full-body convulsion. If you're leaning back so far that your lat pull-down turns into a weird row, you're not training your lats, you're just yanking weight around with terrible form. Instead, keep your torso upright, engage your core, and pull the bar to your upper chest in a slow, controlled motion. Focus on contracting your lats rather than just moving the weight from point A to point B. If your elbows are flaring out to the sides, you're putting unnecessary strain on your shoulders rather than properly engaging your lats. Number 4, chest press machine. Many guys over 40 insist on barbell bench pressing, even when it causes discomfort or doesn't yield the results they expect. The chest press machine allows you to train just as effectively, with less joint stress and better muscle isolation. One of the biggest advantages of this machine is that it removes the instability factor. Unlike free weights, where improper form or fatigue can lead to dangerous misalignment, the chest press machine forces you into the correct movement pattern. This means you can safely push heavier loads without compensating with bad mechanics. If your goal is to build a strong, defined chest without risking shoulder pain, this is the machine you need in your routine. That said, many people still get this exercise wrong. One common mistake: setting the seat too low or too high. If the seat is too low, you'll be pressing at an awkward incline, putting unnecessary strain on your shoulders. If it's too high, you're turning the movement into a glorified triceps press. The correct setup is having the handles at chest level, allowing for a smooth, natural pressing motion. Another issue? Not using a full range of motion. If you're only doing half reps, you're leaving gains on the table. Lower the weight until your elbows are at about a 90-degree angle, then push up explosively while maintaining control. And, for the love of proper training, don't let the weight slam at the bottom. This removes tension from the muscle and turns the movement into a momentum-based lift. A grip too wide can place excessive stress on the shoulders, while a grip too narrow will shift more emphasis onto the triceps. The ideal hand position is slightly wider than shoulder width, allowing for maximum chest activation while keeping your shoulders in a safe and comfortable range. Number 3, seated row machine. If you're not prioritizing your back, you're making a big mistake. A strong, well-developed back isn't just for aesthetics. It's essential for maintaining good posture, preventing injuries, and enhancing overall strength. That's why the seated row machine is one of the best tools you can use, especially as you get older. This machine allows you to build your lats, traps, and rhomboids without unnecessary strain on your lower back, making it a safer alternative to heavy barbell rows. One of the biggest mistakes guys make with the seated row: turning it into a full-body movement. If you're jerking the weight back, leaning too far, and using momentum instead of muscle, you're wasting your time. The key to maximizing this exercise is strict, controlled movement pull with your back, not your arms, and keep your torso stable. If you feel it more in your biceps than in your back, you're doing it wrong. If your shoulders are constantly rounded forward, you're missing out on full lat activation. At the start of each rep, engage your scapula by pulling your shoulders back before you row. This small tweak will dramatically increase your back engagement and lead to better results. A wide grip places more emphasis on the upper lats and traps, helping to create that broad, strong back look. A neutral or close grip shifts more of the focus onto the mid-back and rhomboids, improving thickness and posture. Both variations are effective, so rotating between them in your routine is a great way to build a well-rounded back. Number 2, leg curl machine. If you're not training your hamstrings properly, you're setting yourself up for weak legs, poor balance, and a higher risk of injuries. The leg curl machine is one of the most underrated yet essential machines in the gym, especially for men over 40. While everyone loves to train quads with squats and leg presses, the hamstrings often get neglected, leading to muscle imbalances, knee instability, and lower back problems. One of the biggest benefits of the leg curl machine is that it allows you to isolate the hamstrings effectively, something that compound movements like squats and deadlifts can't do as efficiently. Strong hamstrings are crucial for protecting the knees, improving athletic performance, and maintaining lower body strength as you age. If you've ever experienced knee pain or stiffness, weak hamstrings might be part of the problem. One of the most common mistakes people make with the leg curl machine: relying on momentum instead of controlled movement. If you're swinging the weight up and letting it drop back down, you're not maximizing muscle activation. You're just cheating yourself out of gains. The key is to control both the lifting and lowering phases of the exercise, focusing on slow, deliberate movement to engage every muscle fiber. If the pad is sitting too high or too low on your legs, you're not going to get the full range of motion, which means you're leaving gains on the table. The pad should be positioned just above your heels, ensuring that your hamstrings are doing all the work without unnecessary strain on your knees or lower back. Number 1. Shoulder press machine. The shoulder press machine is one of the best tools to keep your shoulders strong, mobile, and pain-free as you age. While many people gravitate toward free weights for shoulder training, this machine provides a controlled and joint-friendly way to build solid delts without the unnecessary strain on the rotator cuff. Unlike free weights, where your shoulders must constantly stabilize the movement, this machine ensures that your pressing motion stays controlled, reducing the risk of overuse injuries and improving overall muscle activation. If you've ever felt discomfort or instability during overhead presses with dumbbells or barbells, switching to the machine could be a game changer. A common mistake many lifters make: setting the seat too low or too high. If the seat is too low, you're pressing at an awkward angle that places unnecessary stress on your shoulders. If it's too high, you're shifting the workload away from your delts and into your triceps. The correct setup is to have the handles at shoulder height, allowing for a natural pressing motion without excessive strain. A grip that's too far apart places unnecessary strain on the shoulder joints, while a grip that's too close turns the exercise into a triceps press rather than a proper shoulder movement. The ideal hand position is slightly wider than shoulder width, allowing for maximum delt engagement while keeping the movement comfortable. You liked the video? Leave your comment, hit the like button. If you're not subscribed to the channel yet, click the subscribe button and I'll see you in the next video.